Hi there, it's Tamara Dorris, and today I want to talk about the fact that nobody's going to come and save you. Nobody's going to come and save us. This is it. We're on our own. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm being a little melodramatic. But I noticed it's so funny because I have spent so many tens of thousands of dollars and thousands of hours and gosh, thousands of books and studying from science to spirituality, all this stuff, traveling all over to find the answer, the key. What is the answer? Do you know the answer? And what I finally realized, and it's such a game changer, is this fact that nobody has the next best thing. Nobody has the answer. Like it used to be, I remember when I first got into really studying quantum physics and manifestation. And I mean, I'm talking like 10 years ago. I'm talking before the movie The Secret and during the movie The Secret. I'm talking about back then. And, anytime someone would say, find out how the law of attraction works, you create your own reality, here's how. I was like all over it. I mean, how many? 500, 5,000? Okay, let me learn. I didn't learn. I learned from science, but I didn't learn in the way that anything saved or fixed me. And I think that in our coaching industry and our self-help hamster wheel industry is really predicated on this idea, that you're going to read one book or hear one coach or go to one program and it's going to be a game changer. Everything's going to change. And as much as I love Tony Robbins, I can't tell you how many people that I know that have been to these amazing life-altering events that you would think, wow, they left there and they're like CEOs now, or famous, or really rich, or living their life. No, they're back. And I believe it's because we reach this state of expansion, which is what Tony is brilliant at. No discredit to him. He's brilliant at it. And if we could all have Tony Robbins in our pocket every day, maybe different. But the point is that we have the same patterning, the same programming, the same self-doubts and feelings of inadequacy that we had before we went to the Tony Robbins seminar. They're waiting for us in the parking lot. They're just sitting there waiting. That's what they're doing. They're waiting. They're going to glob right back onto us. Now, if we could keep that expansion and hold on to it, and then go out into the parking lot and say, not today, Satan. I'm doing it. But people don't do that. It's not Tony's fault. It's not anyone's fault. It's because we are constantly, continuously looking outside of ourselves for something to save us when there is nothing out there to save us, because out there was created by in here coming out, right? Our external realities, our physical lives, our subconscious minds being impressed into physical matter. Think about that. And if it's true, and quantum science and neuroscience now, which, as I always say, one day those two are going to be kissing cousins. They're going to be two sides of the same coin. You mark my words on this. Quantum physics isn't out here. It's in here. You just wait. You just wait. But if that's true, and it is, then think about how many years we've wasted trying to fix things out here, trying to look for answers out here. Do you realize that is the definition of insanity? Think about it. If everything I have and everything that exists is an outpicturing of what's in here, granted, some of the things that are in here I can't see. I don't have memories of when I was 3 years old. I don't have memories of things with my higher self that I don't know about. So there's a lot. I mean, we only use such a small portion of our brain. But that being said, how ridiculous is it that I'm going to spend all of my time looking out here for everything that's in here? It's like the definition of insanity. But that's what we do. We sit and we look and we pay for a new coaching program and we pay for a new mentor and we buy 50 more books and we do this and we go to seminars and we do. I'm not saying any of that's bad. I'm a freaking coach. That's my livelihood. I love helping, especially women. I love helping women, especially in sales, to teach them these things. But then once they learn them, they can go on their way and they can teach other people in whatever way they choose to. Right? I'm not at all one of those coaches that say, don't you dare teach medication to anyone else. Like at all. I want to make the world a better place in just the small way that I can. If everyone does something to make the world a better place, the world's going to be a better place. If everyone spends their time complaining that the world is not a better place, the world's not going to be a better place. So see, we all have a vested interest here to grow. But we're looking in the wrong place to get the growth that we want. It's got to start within. I cannot tell you how many times I have talked to someone and they've said, well, I heard I have to meditate in your program. And I'm like, is that a problem? And they're like, well, I just can't. I just got a busy brain. I'm like, really? Guess what? You and 9 billion other people. And guess what? The 1% who are focused, successful, multimillionaires, creators, inventors, artists, designers, guess what? They do spend time in there. That's where their visions are, that they have outpictured into the, what did Wallace call it? The invisible substance, right? Nikola Tesla called it the luminous force or something like that. I love it. His term is beautiful. It's the quantum field. It's the biofield. It's the unified field, infinite intelligence, whatever you want to call it. We just think it's air, but it's all malleable. Even Albert Einstein said nothing that is matter was not thought first. And thought, don't take that too literally. It doesn't mean that someone had to think, I'm thinking of a waterfall. Oh, there's a waterfall. It just means that it's energetic before it's physical. Everything was energetic before it was physical. Even without humans, it's all energetic turning into physical. But as humans, we have these things called egos, and we get really sucked up in them, and we think it's all about us, which is just human because, you have a personality, you have a body, but you are not your body. And so we have to stop. We have to stop looking outside of ourselves for all the answers when they're right here. Now, again, absolutely nothing wrong with having a coach or a teacher or a mentor to help you with this. Like I said, that's what I do. But I'm certainly never going to be so bold as to say I have answers that you don't. Never. Because you have every single bit as much information as I do. I can just help you get it, or I can help you get to it. And you can also get to it. You can also go within and get to it. You don't need me. You don't need anybody. Does that make sense? So we have to quit expecting an answer out there to give us the feeling we want in here. And I have clients say to me all the time, yeah, but I just really want to make $500,000 a year. That's what I really want. And we go through the conversation. Is that what you really want? Or do you want to feel like you have the $1 million? Well, yeah, of course I want to feel like it, but I want to have it. Okay, you want to have it. Why don't you have it? Well, I don't know. I don't have enough clients. Can you feel like you have enough clients? They get frustrated with me. And we do this thing back and forth until they get it. And then when they get it, they got it. They don't need me anymore because it works. Okay, and I'm not trying to be Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off. I'm teaching you something here. It's not like that. It's getting the feeling, having the vision that's big enough and getting the feeling of already having the vision without having the vision, because we all know that what's in here is going to end up out here. if you stop with all the resistance and all the stopping and pointing, going, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here. Because now that's in your head. The not here is in your head. So you're pointing, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. See it. Feel it. Trust it. Know it. Quit resisting the things that you think are getting in your way. Those are just old programs, insecurities, past energy blockages just popping up. Go right past them. Do EFT, tap past them, meditate past them, focus like a heat-seeking missile on the thing that you want, like you know it's going to happen. And then move toward it. And you will see it. It will come. It will come. Okay? So hopefully that rampage of passion falls on ears that are open to hear it. I get so confused by why this message is so hard to get across. I mean, you know, it's been being spread around all of time, from back in the day by people much greater than me, including like Jesus and Buddha, right? But once you get the message and it's so clear, let's just do it. And then everyone can ask you, how did you do that? And then you can tell them, I went in here. I started seeing the vision. You don't have to meditate for 5 hours a day. You don't even have to meditate for 20 minutes a day. I recommend it only because it's crazy town out here. But you don't have to do that. But you do have to have the vision and hold it in here in spite of everything that's going on out here. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I thank you for watching. Bye-bye for now.